G'day guys, Gennaro here and welcome to my knee rehab leg workout to support and strengthen healthy knees. We're going to work our quads, our glutes, our hamstrings, our calves, all in order to strengthen these knees. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. What you'll need for this workout is a hip circle, some super bands, some resistance bands, and your own body weight. Now the first exercise is the hip thrust. Using a hip circle, you're going to perform 30 reps of 3 sets. Drive those hips up, squeezing the glutes, and make sure you turn your knees out, pushing out against the hip circle, digging the knees into the floor, toes up, and again perform 30 reps, driving those glutes up and squeezing hard for 30 reps. Our second exercise are the standing calf raises. So you're going to place your hands against this wall, pushing against it in order to create more upward force. So you're resisting the wall in order to put more tension on your calves. You're going to keep your back nice and straight, slight bend in the knees. We're going to perform 30 repetitions of 3 sets with 30 seconds rest between sets. Again, you want to really drive through the toes, getting a full contraction at the top and dropping the heels to get that nice stretch in. Our third knee strengthening exercise are the 3-point calf flex. So on each individual leg, you'll point forward, point out to the side, and then point back, and use your arms to guide you and to create that balance in body. So you can alternate between one leg and then work on the other side, again pointing forward, pointing out to the side, and pointing back while balancing on the other leg. And what that instability does is that strengthens those knees. That instability forces your quads, your hams, your glutes, your calves to work hard in stabilizing the knee, supporting muscles which will strengthen the knee. Perform 3 sets on each side of about 15 reps. Our fourth exercise are the hip circle side step squats with the arms outstretched. So you're going to step in narrow and squat, step wide and squat, in narrow, squat, wide and squat. And this places a lot of tension on the glutes, as well as driving the quads as the prime mover to do most of the work. Supports the knees as the resistance through the hip circle creates that bounce, which will give you a little bit more support through the knees. Again, fires up the glutes, which is always good for strengthening the knees. And you can perform 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on each side. Fifth exercise are the single-legged standing calf raises. Again, angled in against the wall, push up against the wall, so you're creating more upward force and resisting that pressure against the wall with your hands. You're going to perform 15 to 20 reps on each side of 3 sets. Now keep that knee slightly bent. You don't want to lock the knee out. You want to protect that knee, but you do want to really exercise full range of motion. So right up on the toe, squeezing that calf, and a full stretch down as we drop the heel into the floor. Our sixth exercise are the standing leg curls, single leg curls. You're going to use a super band wrapped around the base of that wall, attached to an ankle strap. Step back to increase the resistance. We're going to perform full range of movement, which means bringing that ankle back all the way into the top of the glute to flex the hamstrings and the glutes, and then lowering the leg down fully at the end to get a nice stretch in the hamstring. Now keep that back nice and straight, keep your hips stabilized, stay on the ball of the other foot so you're working the other calf isometrically, and you're going to perform about 20 repetitions on each side of 3 sets. Our 7th exercise are the standing abductor raises using a hip circle just above the knee. So we're going to perform 3 sets on each leg of about 35 to 40 repetitions. So again, make sure you are resting on the ball of the non-working leg, so you're working that calf isometrically. Place hand on hip, stabilizing the hip, but working the side of the glute and the hip as you push that leg out as far out as possible, burning that glute out, which strengthens the knee. You're going to perform, again, 35 to 40 repetitions on each side while you're isometrically flexing the calf on the non-working leg side. Now, with all of these exercises, you want to have at least a 30-second rest between sets. Every exercise in this leg routine, you're going to be allowed a 30-second rest between sets. So it is a fairly intense leg workout. You're going to feel the burn, you're going to feel the pump. 30-second rest between each set. Our 8th knee strengthening quad building exercise are the standing leg extensions. Now again, we're using a super band here wrapped around the base of that wall, supporting our weight on the seat of this bike, and we're going to step forward fully, so we increase the resistance, thereby getting a full range contraction through the quadricep as we extend that knee. So it's a standing leg extension. Try to balance your weight on the non-working leg and fully flex that quad as we extend our knee forward and perform anywhere from 20 to 25 reps on each side of 3 sets with a 30-second rest between sets. Our 9th leg exercise are the split squats, pulling back against the super band, which is wrapped around the wall at about chest height. So you're going to pull back, but keep your arms extended to create that pull force forward. Okay, so this super band is used in order to create like a cushion and a support and a safety net for you to perform these split squats safely, so as not to create too much impact on the knees. We're going to perform 15 reps on each leg and switch legs for 3 sets with 30-second rest between sets. Our 10th exercise are the resistance band squats, holding onto the handles of the resistance band, which is wrapped around the wall at about a chest height. We're going to step back to create more resistance, and as we extend our legs up, we're going to drive through our glutes and our quads. So you want to pull away from the resistance band just to create a little bit more tension, a bit more load through the quads, and we're going to perform anywhere from 15 to 20 reps of 3 sets with a 30-second rest between sets. Make sure you keep your back nice and flat, your knees don't go over your toes, and as you can see, if you don't feel like you're getting enough resistance, you can step back even more to create more load through the quads and the glutes. Our 11th exercise are the lying single-legged leg curls. So with the super band wrapped around the base of that wall, an ankle strap wrapped around your ankle to create that resistance through the super band, you're going to bring your heel all the way into your glute to contract the hamstring, keeping your chest down, your lower back down to really isolate the hamstrings as you contract up, and then fully stretch and lower your ankle down slowly to get that nice stretch through the hamstring. You're going to perform about 20 repetitions on each leg with a 30-second rest between sets of 3 sets.
reopen your scars. There's a crack in the wall where the light comes through, and I wanna see it all from a close-up view. So let's uncover me, and then let I uncover you. Baby, let's uncover me, and then let I uncover you. Wanna show me who you are with your guns on the floor, and I ain't gonna come with a guard at the door. So let's uncover me, and let I uncover you.
Our 12th and final exercise are the super band straight leg deadlift for hamstrings. Now I'm placing myself up on a sun chair just for that extra kind of stretch and depth through the hamstrings. As I slowly stretch down, I'm bending my knees, pushing my hips back so my glutes and my hamstrings get a nice stretch. And then as I drive up and back, I contract my quads and my glutes, and I'm going to perform 25 to 30 reps of 3 sets with a 30-second rest between sets. Hope you guys enjoyed that workout as much as I did. Stay tuned for more great workouts and recipes, and remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment, and we'll talk to you soon.